I don't know. It wouldn't tone there for a second. It seems to be fine. Oh. So yeah, I'm not feeling the best form today, so forgive me for that. Just a bit under the weather. So a lot of nerves and things busted, I suppose. What I mean by that is my nerves kind of shot a bit coming up to Cavan Day. Will it go well? Will everything go well? So kind of that too. That's kind of bringing me down a good bit too. But anyway, so I'm only going to be here for about 30 minutes. Just say hello. Ooh, I'm clicking everything but the thing I want to. What have I done here now? Hello, Sean. Yeah, where am I? And where was I? Hello, Sean. Other Sean, how are you? I'm just feeling a bit blue. It's kind of just annoyance and all that kind of cack that's happening. Nothing too major, but I'm just chilling for a while. So I meant to go live yesterday too. So I said I'd go live for half an hour here just to talk for a bit. What about I'm pressing everything, but I'm pressing every button. Thank you. But there's nothing too major. It's not like I'm gonna drop dead or anything. So hopefully not. Anyway, hopefully I don't drop dead. Hello, Daniel. Uh, oh yeah, I know, but I suppose it's kind of worries and all that, and that's kind of bringing me down and giving me a sore head and a sore stomach at the same time. It's just kind of nerves. I think that's bringing me down. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. As long as everything, I say I'll probably be up in the cabin. There'll be just this crack. So hopefully by cabin day will be fine. In other words, oh, after cabin day also. Um, we just have to wait and see. To be honest. Also, GTA 6 got leaked. I hear. Um, so I hear. Like that's probably the biggest link of in gaming history. You're looking at that. Hello, GGG. How you doing? It's a good way. I remember you was trying this YouTube in the live stream. Excuse me, I'm stumbling myself a bit here. But how are you doing? I think it's a good way to see you. But yeah, that's crazy. GTA 6 got leaked. I know. We'll see what happens. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah. I've seen better days. Let's put it that way. At the moment. Hello, Moonhawks. Um, it's still here. It's just that let me see. It's probably behind me. Over my shoulder. Yeah, my shoulder's covered. It's behind me there. Yeah. So yeah, that's because I'm lying this way. I thought it was that way for a second. See, because of me having teddy bear there, so and I thought it moved over that side, but I left it there. Usually, like the chair, I think the chair used to be a bit more over this way. like the chair wasn't always here, it was over there. It was over a bit here. So I took a move myself when I got the new chair. Took a move myself a bit outwards more than inwards, because the desk is a bit more against the wall than it used to be. And I think just kind of changed it a small bit, and that's kind of because there's more space here. Before that, I was kind of right on top of the desk and the table. The don't think so. The only one that you're probably taking in the Ivory Coast. That's the only one that's very very similar to the Irish flag, basically the way around. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's as far as I know. That's the most similar flag to the Irish flag. Hello, Thomas. How are you? But yeah. So anyway, we have a 6 days to go and to Cavan Day next Saturday. Basically a week yesterday. So basically 5 days now. 6 days. Yeah, sorry, can't count. So yeah. What is Cavan? It's about County Cavan. It's a celebration of its culture and really everything in between. Its heritage, its diaspora, people across the world. Celebration of everything, music, celebrate of everything about Cavan as well. That's the way about it. So it should be very fun. Tomorrow is the 19th. I'm not going to be long live tonight. I'm just stay for 30 minutes. Let me see what's happening now. Near 7 o'clock, I believe. Hard to believe. Oh, but Jesus, no, it's not the idea. I'm a bit sick at the moment, that's why I'm not more energetic or anything. Oh, based on my nose, it's not really sick, it's just based on my nose, a bit shot. So, it could be better, but Cavan Day would be better, it'd be a lot more fun and a lot more things happening compared to this. And just kind of hear this if anybody has any questions about Cavan Day. That's the main reason, because I was meant to go live yesterday, but I couldn't. I wasn't fit to go live. But yeah, we see. I don't know how we're gonna do next week. Tomorrow or the other day. We see. Probably be only Tuesday go live, and then probably Thursday, and then we have the big event, the Take a West, and Friday, and the big event Saturday. 2 live streams. It's gonna be basically we'll get 8 sleeps Friday and Saturday. Basically, and probably Thursday too, and probably Wednesday. So yeah. Obviously so, yeah. Obviously so. This is the Republic of Ireland. I don't know why you asked why is the flag. Obviously, totally there we've coast them. So yeah, if anybody has any questions about Cavan Day or anything, please do feel free to ask. That's basically why I went live too, just in case anybody had any questions but needed to know anything. What in the name of God does that mean? What does that mean? Like, I understand the first bit, but what about the? Did you spell something wrong? Would you have a fit or something? Everybody, you mean, or what? Well, it's a Saturday, so majority of people be off work now. Majority of the civil service will be off now. But yeah, not many people. There's not. If it was a weekday now, probably shouldn't maybe. But usually on a Saturday there wouldn't be many people walking around. So, what are you taught? What's GGG? Like, is English your first language or your from? If you don't mind me asking. And me, yeah, obviously it's my first language. Yeah. Oh no, just a bit under the weather. I'm just in the nerves and things. A bit under the weather, so nothing too major, but just not feeling 100%. If that makes any sense. But sure, look at it. I get after Calvin, it'll be more better. Just nerves and all that. Yeah, to me. Yeah, but I forgot to actually say at the beginning of the stream. So after the Calvin and this Saturday coming, and most likely after that day, that'll be Sunday. I probably just do whatever I have to do Sunday. Like give out the prizes and things for the Kahoot. And then after that, I take from Monday, that Monday after Calvin Day. I most likely will probably take a month off or two off YouTube just to have a break from at least one thing, and then I keep going with other things, tidy towns and things like that. But just take a bit, step back a bit from some things to take a bit of a break for a while. No, true fellas, true tales. I know. Oh, it's just to step back off YouTube for a while. In other words, take a break and taking the break. What in the name of God? Would you mind just speaking English because we actually can't understand you. So if you could speak English, please. 'Cause I don't know what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do or anything. So if that's okay, if you could do that for me, that'd be appreciated. Because if I could translate, I would translate, but I can't translate. So if you could do that, GGG, appreciate it. Because I won't be able to answer your question or whatever you're asking. Let me see if there's anything. I'll just look at something here. What am I doing here now? I forgot. Yeah, that's one of This is gone to an email too. Hello, Louise. Most likely, yeah, I kind of agree with you on that. But I'm not really going to take a vacation. Oh, do you play? I respond to that. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm. That's why I said I take a bit of a break from YouTube now after Gavin did. But I was continue with my job and work and all that. I continue with that because something just have to give for a while for me to take a bit of a break. So that's why I've decided this YouTube can stay aside after Gavin Day for about a month, and by then probably hopefully we'll regain strength or whatever. So I'm sure you agree, but there's been far too much on me the last months. What video games do I play? I mostly play. Like I used to play a lot more when I had free time. Like like nowadays I used to play. Like when I had spare time. GTA, the usual. Alien War, I used to play a good bit of that. What else did I used to play? I'm just trying to think what else. I used to play a bit of City Skylines, Tropical 6 and things like that. But mainly GTA 4 and things like that. GTA the Battle of the Gay Tony and the Lost and Damned and all that. That's mainly what I played, so it's mainly GTA games. Insane Show. Oh yeah, it's a decent enough show, yeah. Ooh, I'm messed up Evan here. So you have the chat now on the side of my computer here. I put it up there. So when I'm looking at this email, I can do two things at once. Instead of having to look over here, I can look there. I have it in two places now at the moment. Which is handy enough. We'll probably only be live for another about 12 minutes or 13 minutes. Why am I here now? We'll go places. Do you follow any sports? Not really, to be totally honest. Back when I was about 12, 13, I used to like watching the Premier League and match of the day. I used to like watching the night and things like that. I used to watch the results as they come in. There was a show there on BBC. I don't know what it was, but I used to watch that when I was about 12 and 13. I don't know what it probably would have been in what year would have been in primary school. Probably fifth or fourth class or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, this prevents you from going to Carpentry, what would affect me? Oh, you mean being sick? No, I'm going to continue on. But after Carpentry, I'm going to take a break now. I'm determined to kind of go, like I'm on the last stretch. I'm determined to push on and get it done. If it kills me, it kills me, and that's the end of it. I haven't come this far now to give up. But after Carpentry, I think I'm taking a bit of a breather on. But no, I'm determined to go on with the Kahoot. Unless I'm very, very bad now, Kevin, we see how I am. Can we just ask you too, if you could speak English too, if that's okay, because can't translate anything. But yeah, I'm determined to go. I'm assuming you have never heard of him. Heard of which? No. That's German, I'm assuming, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, I'm determined to go on and again, so it will go ahead. Kahoot will go ahead. I haven't got any letters back, which is upsetting too, but what can you do? But yeah, I'm determined to go ahead with it now. So hopefully all goes well. So that's up. So. Yeah, so if anyone has any other questions about Gavin or anything like that, feel free to ask. So I'm just responding to you. Oh, I have it up on the screen, forgot about that. Yeah, but can you please speak English? Because I honestly can't understand what you're saying. GGG, and I don't mean to be mean or anything, but you know, I'm not a magician to figure out things. What am I doing? Oh dear. What's this now? No, that's funny. But I just seen that on Twitter now. Did you see Moonhut this about GTA 6 getting leaked? And this person on Twitter says, the funny thing is, if Mr. Boss tells everyone the GTA 6 got leaked, most people won't believe him. That's funny now. Because nobody would believe him. Let's be fair. He must have said it about a million times in the last few years. GTA 6 got leaked, and now when it has been leaked, nobody's gonna believe him. Speaking of Mr. Boss for the win, what are you up to? To where I never play any of them. I don't play any of them. Literally anything. But yeah, it's actually pretty funny now. He's nowhere to be found, Mr. Boston. We don't really have to know GGG, but okay. Creators and creators like YouTube creators and art and AI art. Like yeah, if AI can do it, yeah, if they can make out like pictures and stuff like that. Like we have 3D printers nowadays that can make sculptures and things like that. That's okay. Yeah, I don't see a problem in that. And I have to say, we did when I was in junior sort there. We had a project to do for junior sort, and we used the 3D printer. We were fortunate enough in the school to have a 3D printer. I didn't unfortunately get this thing. I must. I think I forgot to bring it home with me, and I don't know what happened to it after that. But it was very well done. It was the Irish Naval logo. It was 3D printed and things, and basically very good looking. I wish I had a picture of it, but we 3D printed that, and it's very good. So yeah, it's 3D printers like that and other things. AI arts, in other words. I would call that AI too because it was kind of AI programmed and things like that. You know, it's good, and obviously you talk about creators too online. I'm sure you're talking about online creators that do art and things. I've come across them. It's good, of course, to show their talent to the world. If you're talking about YouTubers and things or Twitch streamers or whatever, it is good, and it encourages people too to take up art and to do things, and to take the mind of life too. And again, as I said, it was colouring, but it's a lot different than obviously art painting and doing drawings and things like that. But it's good for the mind, and obviously it's good for people to draw, and it's good. It's a good enjoyment. It's a great time. A good thing to pass the time and playing video games or whatever. You know that is a yeah. You're talking about the tree you put them. Yeah, I'm assuming so. That's what I said. I'm assuming it's tree because you kind of give the instructions, but again the AI does it. Um, Cuts out the bits. Not that the AI does that. You kind of tap it in, but the AI does it. You don't do it by hand. So it is an AI, doesn't it? It is an AI. Hello, how are you? I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name, but hello, how are you? How was things with you? That was my chair going off. Apologies. They're fighting me actually for a second. I actually don't even know what to say about that now. To be honest with you. AUX note. So I don't know what I could tell you about that. I wouldn't know anything about it. Somebody's at the door. Who's that? Oh yeah, no, it'll be fine. Do you have an OnlyFans? No, I don't. Wouldn't be into that kind of crack. But yeah, so we have a few visitors called now. That's just again, I wouldn't mind if not the best of humour and form to we talk to many people, but what can you do? I suppose I have to go down and talk to them now. In a second or two, wait for another minute. I stay live for another about 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then I tip on and see what's the crack with them. Are you from? Oh, where am I from? Is that what you're asking? I'm from the Republic of Ireland. Yeah. Thank you. How could you get fans on what? How can you get fans on Ireland's YouTube? How could you get fans on Ireland YouTube? What? How could? What do you mean? But I can't don't understand. How can I get fans? What do you mean on Irish YouTube? What are you trying to? I kind of don't understand what you're saying. How could you get fans on Irish YouTube? Like, how can I get subscribers? Is what you're asking that? And Birmingham, which Birmingham? There's the Birmingham in Ireland. It's a town there on the other side of the country. I'm assuming you're talking about in England. I don't really have know much about it, to be totally honest with you. Used to be a lot of Irish people in Birmingham. That's the only thing I knew years ago. A lot of Irish communities nowadays. Not so much now. Back in the day, it was a lot of Irish people. I remember we did read about immigration. We did do immigration. When I was in first year, we done in the history. Or second year or something like that. We talked about immigration. Irish places, where Irish people went to and things like that. And Birmingham was in one of them. But, that's how I know. But apart from that, I don't really know much else about it. As the Birmingham, on the other side of the country, side in County Wexford or County Wexford or Wicklow, the coast there beside Dublin. It's a small rural community town and things like that. A few shops and things. But how did you talk about that? That's in the back end. I know where to be totally honest. The one in Ireland. Yeah, so it's. Oh, dude, what? Would you visit them in Poland? Like, if I had the choice, I wouldn't go to any of them, but I probably would go to New York or Helsinki or something like that. But I wouldn't go to. I wouldn't be the biggest fan of Paris or London and things like that. Wouldn't interest me to be honest. I'd rather go to New York or either Helsinki or something like that. Apart from that, none of them would be my cup of tea now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might as well be totally honest with you. Yes, it wouldn't be my type. I never had an attraction to flats or anything. I'm assuming it's when you say Poland, Warsaw, or something like that. Wouldn't be. Don't know much about Warsaw, but I wouldn't be too like. It wouldn't. I'd rather stay home. If you don't answer. And Quebec or something like that. I don't even know what that's. Well, not Poland can be warm sometimes, as far as I know. But Helsinki be cold enough. Mm-hmm. No, but I wouldn't kind of go to anything. Wouldn't I rather stay at home? Wouldn't be my cup of tea again. I'm not the biggest fan of traveling. It's an island. Which is an island? That's an island. In Oceanica. I thought you were talking about the country beside Iraq and Iran, Kuwait. I thought that was what I said. I couldn't. Yeah, that's only is probably small Caribbean, like an oceanic country beside Australia up there, Solomon Islands around there probably. Um, I work with the local authorities. Um, That's what I thought you had. That's what I was assuming. I thought you were talking about Kuwait, isn't it? It's Kuwait. That's the word. I don't know. As soon as I seen that, I thought you said Kuwait. I thought you misspelled it Kuwait. But yeah, it's probably just a small island in the middle of nowhere. But I'm assuming it's near the Solomons and all up around that. Up New Zealand and all that. Hello, Adam. Um, let's go. Do you know about Solomon Islands? My child is from there. I knew they used to be a part of Australia. Australia used to have oversee them back before the Second World War, not the First World War. I know it used to be Australian territory. Now it's an independent state. So, up cabin indeed. There's no donations on the screen. It's stream. If you want to donate to someone, you can donate to charity, please. I would much rather you donate to the charity than you give it to me. So if you could do that, it would be very appreciated if you could donate to the charity. So yeah, and that's something I know. So you're from Australia, are you, Gigi? I can't remember. You probably said to me, I'm from Australia back probably a while ago, and I probably forgot about it. Or you could be from New Zealand, either one. They're the only two, unless you're from the Solomons, which is it's millions to one. Donate to any worthy charity. Like that's really what I say to you. If you ever want to, instead of giving money to me, much rather you give it to charity than me. Or keep it for spend it on yourself and treat yourself to something. As I wouldn't be happy now accepting money from people. Oh, you're from Poland. Is that what you're trying to say? You said it was from Poland. Okay. But how was your son from the... I don't know. Did it do anything today? Not really. I'm not feeling the best humour. So. I was out for a while. I didn't do too much now. I don't really plan to do too much this week. I obviously have to go to work tomorrow, but I'm not probably going to do too much either there. So I do a bit now. I still only have 2 more minutes, so if you have anything else to ask anybody, hopefully maybe we'll be live Tuesday again, just to come on for about 30 minutes, the same as here. I don't think I'm fit for an hour or two. Oh yeah, it was just to do with cabin then, not this annoyance of it, and trying to hopefully it works and all this ups and downs and things. Thinking too much about it, that's probably the problem. That's the issue with it now. What can you do? So yeah, if you have any other questions before I go, I'm just about to go now in a second or two. So yeah. Oh, you're in the UK, okay. You're from there originally, but you're in the UK. She's fine. She was here this morning. I don't know where she is now, but she was here this morning. She's probably out and about. But she'll be back soon, I say, for something to eat. Usually comes back around 8 or 9 or something. Around that time, she usually comes back looking for food. So she could be there now, I don't know. I haven't checked it. Well, I take your word for it. I don't know much about it, but I take your word for it. So yeah, here we are, go. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'm gonna tip on for the night. Hopefully be back soon. Depending on how I feel. So yeah, well, every airport, every small town airport will probably be bigger than Heathrow or anything like that. Anyway, take care, everybody, and goodbye. Appreciate it as always. And I talk to you probably Tuesday, hopefully. I'll be live for a few minutes on Tuesday. So yeah, take care.